You're on.
Hi, this is Trish from Honey Pies Recipes, and we're streaming live today for the first time on YouTube, and we're behind the scenes. We're doing a regular photo shoot, and we decided to try this live. Now we're going over to Facebook, so now we've got two regular cameras. We've got you guys at YouTube, and we're switching over to say hi to the people on Facebook. We're streaming live there too. I think we're a little cuckoo today. So anyway, welcome. We're going to make a burrata with warm compote, which is an appetizer. Burrata is a type of mozzarella. On the outside, it's firm, and on the inside, it's kind of oozy and creamy, and when it's room temperature, it's so good. And then we'll have this delicious eggplant compote to go with it that will have tomatoes and basil and shallots and garlic and some pepper flakes and a little bit of raisins, just for a little sweetness to it, which is nice. So let's get started. Thanks for joining us. First, we'll put in some, we got to heat up our pan here. It was hot, but we weren't ready. I had to take it off. All right, we've got 3 tablespoons of olive oil. These seem like a lot, but your eggplant really soaks it up. And we're just going to cook the eggplant first by itself. We're going to put it in here and just let it sit on the bottom of the pan, not stir it, just so that it gets a little brown. And we'll toss it, let it brown a little more. Remove it from the pan back into the bowl. Saute our onions and our garlic. And then we'll start adding things back and cooking it down. And it's pretty simple. We'll add the basil at the end for flavor and plate it. And I've also got some delicious little basket of toasted ciabatta bread here on the side so that you can scoop it up and eat it on the bread or just eat it along with the bread. But that'll be delicious. We're getting some little waves in here. That's a way to tell when you don't want to reach smoke point because that's really hot. But when you start to see little waves in the bottom of your pan with the oil, that's a good way to tell that your oil is hot. So we've got 4 cups of cubed eggplant. I'm just going to press that all down so it just soaks up that. And we're just going to let that brown. So this will take a few minutes. We're very excited. I was at an IACP conference a couple weeks ago. It's the International Association of Culinary Professionals. Their annual conference was held in Louisville. And it was really phenomenal. I mean, Louisville, I'd never been there before. Just an extraordinary experience. Louisville just really showed us the epitome of Southern hospitality. We were exposed to a lot of local chefs and had a really great time. One of the sessions that I went to was on streaming live video for cooking. And so I was intrigued, and so I talked to Ost here, who's my videographer. Yeah, he's saying hi. And so we were talking about it. We decided, what the heck, we'll try it out today while we're doing our regular photo shoot, go behind the scenes, and see how we like it. And I got to tell you, I'm really liking it. I'm liking it a lot. So we're thinking now about maybe doing a twice-a-month show on Tuesdays. Tuesdays with Trish at 2. And so we're going to get some content ideas. And if you want to throw some ideas out to us, please let us know. So we're sitting here waiting on this eggplant. I'm going to season it now with a little salt. About a teaspoon. Sometimes you just kind of have to have some patience and wait. Oh, later today we're going to be answering a question that we got yesterday. This is our second day of shooting, doing live behind the scenes. But we're going to talk this afternoon, maybe around 2 o'clock, about how you make a slurry, which is a cornstarch and water mixture. We're going to talk about a roux. I'm going to do a little vlog on how to make a roux. So, check back with us later if you're interested in that. We'll be answering. That's an answer to someone's question from yesterday. Oh, good. Getting some browning there, which is what I want. Give this a little toss now. The eggplant will start to lose some liquid, some water, natural water content, and that will help soften it up also. Keep going here. Earlier today we made, and that's also, I think that's just on Facebook, right? Yeah, we just realized that we could, I don't know, I became eligible today to stream live on YouTube. So we did a stuffed, Greek-style stuffed bell peppers. Those are in the oven now. So you can see that. We did a bunch of stuff yesterday. We did brownies. What did we do? What else? Oh, we made broccoli cheddar soup. And, oh, the fish. We did a seafood and papillote. We had delicious, really delicious cod, a couple of, just a small piece, maybe about a 3-inch piece, because then we had 2 large shrimp, 2 large scallops, and a couple of clams with a nice sauce that had some wine, olive oil, shallots, garlic, little pepper flakes, shook that up and then poured that over the individual packets and cooked those. So we've been having some fun. But I think this live stuff is really terrific. If we got any viewers, any questions?
No questions yet. No viewers yet on YouTube or Facebook. So Facebook's been on and off. Oh, YouTube we've had 2.
So I'm just talking out there.
But they'll watch it later.
I can start to smell the eggplant now. I think we're learning that maybe 2 o'clock is the better time because our viewership yesterday afternoon, in the afternoon, was high, and so it looks like maybe a 2 o'clock show is good. If you think so, leave us a comment below. Let us know that that works for you, because we haven't exactly set the time yet. But we're looking for some feedback. This appetizer will serve 4. So I will cut this burrata in half. I would have bought 2, but we're just going to share the one dish today. But I cut it in half because the whole burrata, it's very, very rich. Cut it in half. You put a little bit of this on the side, garnish with a sprig of basil. And of course, you have some nice toasted bread on the side as well. All right, I'm going to take this off now. I'm going to put in our onions. I'm just going to put in just a touch more important because the eggplant took it all away. Just for the onions, just a little bit. Don't you just love the smell of these kind of aromatics, shallots, onions, and then when you throw in the garlic, really, really good aromas. I love the savory aromas more than the sweet. Add some of the garlic. I put the garlic into thin slices instead of minced because it tastes better that way. It makes a nice appearance. Those going. Turn that power off a little bit. By the way, the show will be on YouTube only, not on on Facebook. And we have to learn about Instagram. I think there's something called Instagram Live. It seems that every time I figure out how to handle one new social media, it becomes obsolete, and there's a new way to go. Thank God I've got a young man here, Ost, who knows all about these things. He keeps me current. All right, so we're going to add back the eggplant here and our tomatoes, but you're going to also release some juices. Raisins. Those juices that get released, they'll soak those up. And a little bit of pepper flakes. Such a pretty color. And then when you add the green in at the end, it's really nice. I want this to cook for a while. I like it to be very soft. It gets kind of a creamy consistency to it, which is nice. I'll let that go. And really, that's kind of it. I think we'll pop back when this is ready, just to show you how it's plated. This is going to, take a few minutes, and we're just going to be standing around. So, see you later.